From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. A man is facing charges, and a Philadelphia police officer is in critical condition after a shooting in Kensington over the weekend. How new surveillance video helped police make an arrest.
And travel headaches at PHL, severe weather leading to cancellations and hours-long delays. What some passengers still stranded inside the airport are saying.
And after a scorching weekend, we get a brief break from the extreme heat today, but it won't be long before we're back in the 90s once again. Morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Varell. Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. We're going to start with that next weather forecast with meteorologist Kate Bilo. I guess the key in this break is that it's brief, Kate. We'll take what we can get.
Yes, it is brief. We're going to heat up again tomorrow and Wednesday, but we don't have any kind of heat like what we felt over the weekend. Even though we're going to head back to the 90s, it's not going to be quite as brutal as that stretch Friday, Saturday, and yesterday. So what to expect? We've got some clouds out there this morning. The cold front that is sweeping all this heat and humidity out. It's a tough job, and it's a slow mover. So skies clearing this morning, and then the sun is back, and it's cooler and less humid today. Dew points dropping through the day, cooler breeze picking up. It is going to turn a little windy. Winds could gust over 20 miles an hour this afternoon. It's like Mother Nature turned on the big fan, bringing in that cooler air from Canada. We will feel that later on today. So right now we're looking at still some cloud cover overhead. Dew points have been dropping through the morning, but still in the mid 60s. That still puts us in the muggy range. The wind is picking up though. A breeze from the west, now 13 miles an hour, and dew points, even though they're still relatively elevated, dew points have dropped anywhere from 5 to 10 plus degrees from the city on north since yesterday morning, an indication that that drier air is moving in, and it will continue to sweep in behind our front as we go through the day. There may be a couple of showers. You can see a couple have tried to fire up here in southern Delaware. So down the shore this morning, as the front clears, a stray shower is possible. Otherwise, we're looking at sunshine, a gusty breeze, and highs in the low to mid 80s. Feeling so much nicer out there today. I'll tell you when the heat returns coming up. Chandler, I'll send it over to you.
Good morning, Kate. Thank you. Well, as you travel out on the Schuylkill Expressway, we had an earlier incident involving what looked like a just minor inconvenience, a disabled car, changing of a tire. It was in the median there at the Schuylkill right at Henderson Road. That cleared away, left us with nice conditions. Schuylkill Expressway not looking too bad, but we do have a new construction zone here. Bridge repairs in the city along Byberry Road that has the roadway actually now closed from Evans Street to Worthington Road in both directions there. So just watch out for that if you travel the area. Bustleton Ave, Southampton Road will be your alternates while Byberry remains closed at least through the rest of the morning. Gloucester, there's a crash here on 42 northbound just after the Black Horse Pike that currently has one lane blocked off, and this is causing delays through Gloucester. Delays start right around College Drive as you travel north toward Camden and our area bridges on the 42 freeway. Jim.
Thank you, Chandler. This morning, a man is behind bars accused of shooting a Philadelphia police officer in Kensington.
And that police officer is in critical condition at Temple University Hospital, where CBS Philadelphia's Howard Monroe is joining us now with the latest on how that officer is doing. Howard, good morning.
Good morning to you too. Mayor Cheryl Parker says that officer is now on life support here at Temple University Hospital. He was rushed here on Saturday night after being shot while conducting a traffic stop in Kensington. Now, we do have some new surveillance video for you. Police believe the man seen running is the suspected shooter, 36-year-old Ramon Rodriguez Vasquez. He was taken into custody Saturday night after a standoff inside of a nearby house on Schiller Street. The shooting and traffic stop happened on F and Tioga Streets in Kensington. Police say the injured officer and his partner stopped a car that had 4 people inside. During the search of the car, police say they saw a gun holster. Police say that is when Vasquez tried to run away and fired 3 shots at the officers. At least one of those bullets hit the officer, who is now in the hospital. The officer has only been identified as being 31 years old with 6.5 years of experience. Mayor Parker also said that he is married with children. She spoke here at the hospital hours after the officer was rushed here.
We need to pray for this Philadelphian serving, protecting the people of our city, doing a noble job under very tough circumstances. His partner, I want us to pray for him as well.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I thought somebody just fired off a couple shots, because that's normal around here. But I'm hoping the officer makes it.
Now the suspect is facing attempted murder and other charges. As for the 3 other people who were in the car, they were also taken into custody. However, it is not clear if they'll be facing any charges. Live in North Philly, Howard Monroe, CBS News Philadelphia. Back to you in the studio.
All right, tough few days for the department. Howard, thank you for that. 7:05, we'll continue to follow this story, of course, and when we're not on TV, you can always get the latest on our website, cbsphiladelphia.com. The Temple University community is mourning the death of one of its students. The university says Milan Jones, 20-year-old Milan Jones, was killed in a domestic incident by another Temple student on Saturday morning. Temple officials releasing a statement saying in part, quote, Milan was set to begin her 3rd year of studies in the College of Public Health's nursing program this fall. It goes on to say there is no doubt that she had a very bright future ahead of her, which makes delivering this news especially difficult. The school is now providing counseling resources.
Some of the storms that moved through the region last night packed quite a punch in northeast Philadelphia, with high winds down this tree on Cottman Avenue. This is near Roland Avenue. Officials tell us they've received several reports of other trees down in the area, some falling on vehicles and homes. Frustration, meanwhile, is soaring high at Philadelphia International Airport right now. Weather delays are leaving many passengers stranded while baggage there continues to pile up. This is new video. Take a look at all these bags. We got word of a problem overnight when we saw people complaining on social media. A spokesperson for the airport tells us there were 353 delays and 48 cancellations into and out of Philadelphia yesterday due to these storms across the country. This morning, there are an additional 43 delays and 37 cancellations. Many people flying with American Airlines say they've waited several hours on the tarmac, only to be sent back to the airport terminal where they're now stranded. Some say they plan to sleep at the airport until they can catch another flight. That's leading to all the luggage stacking up.
It's terrible because the people don't know anything, and there's no updates. There's no food vouchers. There's no hotel vouchers. Nothing's open because it's overnight. You can't go back upstairs because you can't go through TSA yet. So everyone's just hanging out, sleeping on the floor and stuff like that. And we're just trying to get money back, as my daughter's on the phone, trying to get money back from different things we lost out on for yesterday and today.
Many of the passengers are taking to social media to express their frustrations. This person tagged Mayor Sherelle Parker, asking her to investigate. Another person said he's been waiting for his bag for 6 hours, adding, please help. We found one person who said they were waiting for their mobility scooters, saying they are literally stranded without it. We've reached out to American Airlines for a comment, but so far, no response. Stay up to date on the next weather forecast. Just head to cbsphiladelphia.com/weather to see live radar, the hourly forecast, and much more.
Also this morning, 2 weeks after its closure, many students, staff, and faculty at the now shuttered University of the Arts, they are still in limbo over the future. CBS News correspondent Errol Barnett spoke with professors and students about what comes next.
UARTS is under attack.
Shock and outrage spilled across Hamilton Hall at Philadelphia's University of the Arts after students and faculty learned this year's graduating class would be the last at the almost 150-year-old institution. In a statement on its website, the university blamed years of declining revenue and increasing expenses, adding recently it could not come up with money to bridge the financial gap.
This can't be real.
Dance major Amanda Radigan would have been a senior this fall.
To feel that they could take away something so important to us all in a week was heartbreaking.
Professor of Theatre Design Nick Embry is also the chapter chair of the Faculty's Union, which is now suing the school.
We were here to teach something that we loved, and the idea that the whole institution is wiped away is just, it's gutting.
And consider this, when colleges close, fewer than half of students transfer to other schools. The rest will join the almost 40 million American students who attend some college and don't finish their degrees. Michael Pacho-Shamil worries he will become part of that statistic.
I don't know if I can afford college at all after this, because we have had no word about whether other universities are going to match our scholarships or not.
The university announced it's partnering with 8 nearby schools where students can continue their degree, but no parameters have been made public. University of the Arts joins a number of other private nonprofit schools that closed this year.
It's really all about finances. It's either they're not having enough revenue come in or they're spending too much money.
The now former students are left to funnel frustrations into protest.
It's more than just training. It's about making art.
A potential deferment of dreams. Errol Barnett, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Well, this could be a pivotal week in the race for the White House with the first presidential debate set for Thursday.
Former President Trump was out in Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. this weekend campaigning, while President Biden is spending time at Camp David preparing for the upcoming debate with a team of current and former advisors. A new CBS poll found while young voters prefer Biden, only 66% of registered young voters say they will definitely vote this year, compared to 94% of those 65 and older. Meantime, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden will be in Philadelphia today. Yesterday, she spoke at a campaign event at Millersville University in Lancaster County before traveling to Pittsburgh. White House officials say she'll be delivering remarks at what they call a political finance event later this evening.